And awesome. So hopefully everybody is enjoying things right now. I'm getting my Canva, getting my stuff ready for the for the slideshow. Um, Here we are. Like, sorry, when you minimize something, it like goes away and you can't seem to find it anymore. So, alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and start with sharing my screen. Wait, man, Canva changed. Have you guys noticed that?
You're asking the wrong person.
Changed how? What do you mean?
My buttons are gone. My buttons are changed at the bottom. Um,
Are they now at the top?
yeah, it's like there it is. It was just kind of weird. Alrighty. So let me bring up here and sorry, you're not supposed to see that screen yet. So, all right, welcome to our team training. We got Cassie and Lauren and I, and we took this amazing picture at conference that we had so much fun with, hanging out together with our pajama party and all of that kind of stuff. So, it was a great picture of us, so I had to use it. And this way, I didn't have to piece us together anymore from the other years. So. Alrighty. So I am doing this for Cassie's husband, actually, because he always makes fun of me for making quotes and things like that. So
Hold on a
Cassie,
minute. Michael, she's in here doing her quotes for you. Go ahead.
so I was like, I purposely did this because I was like, I want Mike to hear this.
I know he's
That's
closing
okay.
an old card. He's got on with a loud customer service in the background. He'll walk through in a minute and hear you. Don't worry,
Oh,
Tara.
well, that's okay. If I was out there, Butch would have had his reels on his phone and he while I'm trying to watch TV, but that's okay. So I just wanted to say August is the end of the summer and the start of the biggest selling season of the year. So, welcome. Thank you guys for joining in. And if you're not excited about what you're selling, your audience won't be either. Enthusiasm is contagious, but so is indifference. If you're feeling yeah about what you're sharing, people will feel it. You don't need to constantly hype it up, but when you genuinely believe in your product, you'll speak from the place of authenticity and show up with more confidence. Mike, this one's for you. So,
I asked her how many quotes she had tonight to read us.
yeah.
He's laughing.
Alrighty. So number two, perfect doesn't go viral. Real does. And hopefully you guys know what that's like. So if trying to be perfect is holding you back from doing a video or sharing anything, don't be afraid. Believe me. Um, well, and we're not saying, the goal is to go viral. That would be awesome, but that's not the norm. What we're saying is stop waiting until you've crafted the most genius, polished piece of content before you hit share. Your audience just wants to hear from you. Doesn't have to be perfect. Number three, no one cares about your product. They care about what it can do for them. People aren't sitting around with their credit cards in hand waiting to buy something. They want their problems solved. They don't want a skincare system that makes them feel confident running errands without makeup, without worrying they'll bump into somebody they know. They don't want a new workout set. They want to feel comfortable and look good at the same time. Kind of goes on and on and on. Okay. And I think that was it. That was just my little quotes for the day. So I just wanted to say for my team, congratulations. We were advanced director team green. We did hit our numbers, and Victoria was number one in sales with $1,411. Laura is the only other one that's on here. You were in number fourth place. So congratulations and thanks. Don't make that face. That you still did a great job. So awesome. And I don't know, Lauren, if or you, Cassie, if you guys wanted to share anything. If not, it's okay. Okay. So let's get on. Whoops. Wait a minute. Alrighty. Why can't I get this to stop? There we go. So Lauren is going to be up next, and she's going to be talking to us about the new fall products because that's what we're here for. The biggest selling season of the year is the fall. Let me know when you are ready to, when you want me to go with the video.
Yeah, go ahead with the video.
Okay,
Let's start with that.
there we go.
No music.
What happened to our sound?
Yeah.
It's not playing,
No, the
No.
video is playing just with no sound. But
but
I mean, it doesn't have words, it just has music.
Well, music is nice.
yeah, but
Donna.
it's loud music on my end. So let me do
Oh,
this
okay.
again because let me do this again. When
Okay.
I brought it up, I clicked on share with sound.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't, yeah.
Optimize for video sharing. I don't know what that means. If maybe you guys can tell me. It says when you click on share with sound, it says mono, and the other one says stereo, high fidelity. Anybody, do you guys know what the difference between those two are?
Which one did you do the first
I
time?
don't.
I did mono. Should I try the
Did you
other
try the other one?
one? Okay. Alrighty. So where the hell did my stuff go?
Right.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
There we go. Let's see if it's, can you hear it? Shit.
Oh, yeah, I did for a second.
Can you hear it?
Uh-uh.
I feel like I did for a second, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll just let it.
You
Won't
talk and
hurt.
tell us what it is, Lauren.
Oh.
That's
Well,
you
I
made the
mean,
video
it's pretty self-explanatory.
with
Stainless.
snazzy music.
Donna, start singing. Hum something.
Oh no.
No. So this is the new stainless steel, or that was the new stainless steel.
Anybody tried the meatloaf yet?
I have not tried the meatloaf yet.
Okay.
Peppercorns, so you can make stuffed peppers.
Can't wait to use that.
I did use the pepper de-seeder. It worked
Okay.
really well. Yeah, I liked it.
I use that.
The counter vacuum.
Oh my goodness.
You
Oh,
love
me
it?
too.
I love it. I even got down on the floor and got the little crumbs underneath.
There you
It
go.
was not an easy feat.
I sent that to college after I saw the last house in the
I forgot about
microwave.
those. Round cake pans. I know people have been asking for those for a long time.
Has anybody made this?
Yes.
Cassie's excited about that plum, the plum colored pie
Yeah.
plate.
One,
Yeah, I like the color.
I
Yeah.
like the color
make sense.
too.
It's Raven's purple.
That's right. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay. So that is the okay, so that was the new fall products that are coming out. So I'm in my daughter's room and I didn't realize like her ceiling light would be so spotlight. I'm like at her desk. She's got like her little pictures on the wall, but this is the only quiet room in my house right now, so that's where I am. Anyway, so yeah, so this year, we are actually doing things a little bit differently than we've done in previous years. So we're coming out with new products, not just September 1st, but every month from August through November, we're coming out with new products. So this month, as I'm sure you know, we launched the new stainless steel cookware. And that is something that is available right now for anyone to purchase. Hosts can also get it for 60% off if they choose, because the host special this month is 60% off anything. And we also kind of pre-launched the dinnerware set, but only for hosts this month. So you saw that in the video, the dishes, they can get the party of 8 dinnerware set, which is the 12-piece dinnerware set and 4 mugs. 4 2-piece set mugs. Okay, yeah, that's 4 mugs. 8, 12. Yeah. And they can get that, only hosts can get that this month. So the stainless steel is for everybody. The dinnerware set is only for hosts this month. Then next month, most of the products that you saw in the video, actually, I think all of the products that were in the video, are going to be added. So the anniversary scraper, all of those pantry products, the crumb mix, the Toffle Appy syrup, the meatloaf mix, the salted vanilla dessert mix. What else was there? Blah, blah, blah. They're bringing some stuff back, like the chili and cornbread, the cinnamon plus spice blend, the syrups, the brown sugar syrup. I don't know, there's a bunch of pantry products that are coming September 1st. The collapsible microwave cover and the give back set. So it's going to be the minestrone soup and Italian bread mix set is going to be our give back set starting September 1st, which is going to be everybody that orders this set is Pember Chef is going to donate $1 to Feeding America, which means 10 meals. There's the leak-proof glass container set. I don't know, and the microwave counter or the counter vacuum. You guys saw the video. What are you guys excited about getting or selling?
I did get the small stainless steel pan. I haven't used it yet,
Okay.
but I do have it. And it's gorgeous. But we'll see how I do in cooking with
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Stainless is definitely a learning process.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, I used it last night and tonight. I tried it with the egg in it. I'll tell you, I cooked the eggs in it like all these other people were showing, and it was a horrible, like it stuck like crazy. But I don't think stainless is really meant for eggs, but I blackened chicken breasts in it last night. It worked perfect. Um, no problems. It cleaned up great. I made turkey tacos tonight. It was great, and then I let it sit on like the very lowest like temperature for about 5 more minutes while I was getting everything else done, and then it stuck to everything stuck to the bottom of it. So I don't know if I did something wrong with that. It was
Should have
perfect.
probably turned it off
Yeah.
because the stainless retains the heat when you turn it off. And that
Mm,
would have probably made
yeah,
it not stick.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not easy. It's not just like cast iron. There's a learning curve to the
Yeah.
stainless, but
Yeah.
it's what everybody's wanted. All of these PFOA and PS something, it doesn't have that, and that's what everyone's going crazy over right now. The healthy cookware, we used to have it, so it just updated and brought back and
Yep.
for the people we
So,
probably want to target.
People have been asking for this stainless steel cookware to come back for a long time, so there are going to be people that are excited about that.
And hey, and there's also, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but I don't even remember, like a couple months ago, the state of Minnesota completely banned anything with nonstick
Mm-hmm.
in it. I was reading that other states like Connecticut, New York, New Hampshire were all following suit and trying to
Yeah.
ban any form of nonstick cookware.
so I do have a
Yeah.
question about that. So, like the Hexaclad or the
Mhm.
yeah, the other one, the one that's going
Yeah.
away, um, it had a lifetime guarantee. So do people still get that guarantee if we don't carry it?
That is a good question.
An
So
excellent.
they do get it. So Pampered Chef does hold a certain amount of products in for replacements for that purpose. So it's possible that if they want a replacement, that there will be one available to them. If it happens that all of the replacements are gone, then what they'll do is replace it with something comparable. And if there's a price difference, I think they might ask for the difference or something like that. So they might offer either the new stainless steel or a nonstick skillet as a replacement if they're out. But they do try to keep some in stock for replacements and stuff like that.
Okay.
I have
I've
a
had
question.
an
I have a question about the stainless steel. What's the difference between the old one and this one?
This doesn't have the non-stick interior.
I didn't, also the old one did, because I thought we had one that had no nonstick also.
Yeah, that's correct. So we did used to have a nonstick line. I don't have any of those, Tara. Maybe you remember, did they have the what do you call it?
The
Teflon.
rivets were the only thing.
rivets.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the only thing I think that is different. They've given
yeah.
up from that line to this one. They gave it a little bit of a little bit more updated look, but there's no rivets on the inside, whereas the old ones had it.
My very first party, I had somebody, I put out the thing, what's your favorite Pampered Chef product? And they were like the stainless steel pots and pans. And they're like, I don't think you guys carry it anymore. But now I have a reason to talk to that person again.
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
All righty.
Okay.
Is that
So there's
all?
a bunch of stuff that's coming out in September, and then in October we're coming out with even more products, which is going to be the anniversary collection. So in October, all of those dishes that we've been earning as consultants since the beginning of the year, the plates, the mugs, the platter and sauce cup set, the serving dish, all of those. Do you guys have any of those? Did you earn any of them? They're really, really nice. They're really pretty. I took them out. My in-laws came, I guess not this weekend, but the weekend before. And so I was like, I got to get all my dishes out and everything. And they were like, oh, these are so heavy. And I was like, they are. They're heavy duty. They're super nice. So I was happy to replace my Target dishes with them. So those are going to be available in October, which is also Pampered Chef's anniversary month. So that kind of ties in the anniversary dish collection with our anniversary month.
So
And
I have a question. I apologize.
no, go for it, Donna.
So for September, it's only going to be offered for host also? And
You know
then,
what? I don't think they've said. Have they said?
I think they said it that the dishes were going to be available to hosts in August and September.
oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think so. And then available to
That
everybody in
makes sense.
October.
In October. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also in October, we've got some holiday products that are coming out. And we are actually earning some of those holiday products this month when we submit sales. They haven't told us which holiday products we're earning yet, but we do know that level 2 is going to be the 12 cup muffin pan, which is the stoneware muffin pan. So we'll get that if we earn level 2 this month. And they haven't told us what the other ones are. But there is a really cool bread basket with a warming stone. There's a new electric wine opener that looks really cool. There's a hot chocolate gift set. And then there's also a bunch of other pantry products, hot chocolate gift set, truffle finishing oil, shortbread cookie mix. There's all
Well,
kinds of cool things that, and those are going to be available starting October 1st.
Lauren,
And yes,
I'm sorry.
no, good, Donna, go for it. Tell me what's up.
If you mentioned the collaboration with C's Candy,
That's November. Isn't that
Oh, I
November?
totally forgot about
I
that.
totally forgot about that too.
I don't,
I totally forgot where, yeah, what was that going to
That's
be?
a
and you call
holiday thing.
yourself a chocolate lover.
Yeah, but I
I
can't remember what it was.
Was it the hot chocolate gift set that had that?
I think it has something to do with that.
Oh, you're
And
so right. I totally forgot about that.
I
That
can't
totally,
remember.
um, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to stay tuned next month.
Didn't it have something to do with the, oh, with the gingerbread house forms? They're
Oh,
coming.
yes, 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 you're right. Gingerbread bacon build box featuring See's candy.
Yes.
Thank you.
There you go. Thank you, Donna. I totally
I'm
just like
done.
skipped right over that. Yes, the
Is that
gingerbread bacon
still
build box,
November?
that's October.
Okay.
That's
That is going
October.
to
The
be
French,
October, not November.
yes, October
The next-
1st. The French silk dessert mix is also going to be October 1st. Um, and the hot chocolate gift set.
This whole
And the
staggered
holiday
date
mini
is
mitten
new for
tone.
all of us, so
Yeah.
it's a little different.
And then last is November. We are coming out with a homemade dog treats gift set,
Yeah.
which I think is going to be super popular, as well as a round serving bowl. So those are the last two products that are going to be coming out. So if you are a little bit confused about the order of when things are coming out, it's okay. It's all in the stir. There's an article. Um, I can put it in the chat maybe if you guys want to see
Yeah, it's in the
what that
fall
is.
resource guide. There's like a whole bunch of them in there. Everything is listed.
Yeah. And then I guess the kids club, but do you want me to talk about that later?
Yeah, later. Okay.
Okay, later.
Alrighty. So Cassie is actually, wait a minute. Cassie's going to be up next. Huh? There you go,
Yeah.
Cassie.
Okay, am I only doing, I wrote notes for back to school and fundraisers. Do you want me to do both of them now, or
Yeah,
how did you have it?
well, just do the fundraisers first and then we can do back to school. I got that another slide down the road.
Okay, that's what I didn't know.
Thanks.
Okay, fundraisers, as you know, fundraisers can earn double donations this month. Is anybody getting fundraisers going this month? Everybody? I can't see everybody on here. Marcy, you called in, right? Um,
Yes.
okay. I had back to school first, so let me skip down here. So for fundraisers, something that I've told you guys before that there's a couple that I do every year, and I leave them open all year long to hopefully build sales and close them out in whatever month, which last month was, or last year was August as well, offers double. So there's still time to get fundraisers. And if you aren't sure where to get them from, a lot of times people that haven't wanted to host with you in the past will host a fundraiser because they don't feel like they're asking their friends to do something for them. It's for whatever organization that, they have. So don't feel like you shouldn't reach out to those people that have told you no before, because they may say yes to a fundraiser, especially knowing that they can earn double. So the percentages are here. Once you hit 650, that's kind of the golden number. Like when Pampered Chef gives an extra $100, that's when you hit 30%. So, one thing for fundraisers, since we're doing back to school as well, a good one would be to reach out to teachers, maybe make a post or something. And like Tara was saying earlier, not copy and paste posts. Hate copy and paste post that, sometimes we have a call and everybody talks about something, and then, an hour later you see posts that all say the exact same thing. Try to come up with something on your own, for maybe trying to get some fundraisers from teachers. And there's two ways that you can do them. One way, and this is where I've gotten the pushback on fundraisers, is once, say you have a post, where are all the teachers on my Facebook page? And then you tell them the great news about fundraisers so they can raise money for their classroom because as you probably know, teachers come out of pocket with a lot of money to get supplies for their classes and to do things the way they want to do and, to keep things, like them in the classroom. So they end up spending a lot of money. They can raise money by hosting a fundraiser. A lot of times when you ask a teacher, they will say they have to go to the principal or to the Board of Education to get it approved. Some of them do that, not all of them. That's okay, as long as it isn't, we're almost halfway through the month, if they can get that approved. And then the way that you would enter the fundraiser would be ABC Elementary School with a hyphen and maybe that teacher's name or something. That way it's dog-eared for her. The way that I like to do them is the same way that you would do a fundraiser for an individual, which Pampered Chef doesn't just cut checks to Tara Fonts so she can use it however she wants. No, you're the first one on my screen. You, so that could be abused. So the way around that is to have the word fund. So it'd be Tara Fonts fund, but this is, something that you want to do with someone is legitimately a teacher and they're going to be doing this. And so that's what you would call it, Tara Fonts Fund. And ultimately, when you close the fundraiser, a check would be mailed to her, written out to the fund. Now, here's the thing. I haven't ever had a problem. This is the way I was taught to do it years ago for individuals because I had some like kids with cancer trying to raise money for treatment. It depends on the bank, and there are so many banks out there that they could require them to have a bank account titled that, Tara Fonts Fund. I haven't come across a single person with an issue if that's their name and they're depositing in their bank account. Does that make sense? Am I confusing you guys more? That I think is the one way to do it. That way that teacher's actually getting a check, they can deposit it and use it and buy supplies. So that's what I would suggest to do, but just know that that could be a thing.
Awesome.
And one last thing is, I don't know, animals have always been the biggest fundraisers in my experience. So something that I did just local in my area is I just went and looked up the local animal shelters and stuff like that and reached out, sent them the flyer and said, I'd love to do this for you virtually, whatever. And I have gotten responses. I haven't gotten all yeses. I did get 2 yeses, but that's something that you could do to reach out to some organizations. And then, there's so many organizations that you want to help. If you want to just spend time reaching out, trying to send messages and get some, you could do American Legions, you could do firehouses, you could do ladies auxiliaries of the firehouses. Those are ones that I do regularly, so they're just on the top of my head. So you could reach out to those, and that would be a way you could get a couple fundraisers if you don't have any already. So that's all I have for fundraisers. If you have questions on how to set them up or anything, just send me a message.
Thank you very much, Cassie. And I realized I misspelled your name. I left the S out.
Darwin. That's okay.
Okay.
Let's get ready for the.
Okay, so I have a question. I don't know, this is not coming up right. Let me know. I screen recorded this just a little bit ago so I could walk everybody through it. Let me know if you can hear this or not. This is all about the Learning Center because Pampered Chef did away with Dash and everything is in the Learning Center. So somebody let me know if you can hear this.
Learning Center. Let me show you.
Very low.
Yeah. Here to your links.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's just stop sharing for just a minute. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, well, I guess I didn't need to stop sharing. Whatever. I'm just going to go to my screen and show you from Consultants Corner how to get in and what the Learning Center is. I have no idea why I can't get sound. It's not working right. Alrighty, so when you're in Consultants Corner, you're going to go up here to the links button and you're going to click on the Learning Center. Right? So they kind of simplified it. So instead of leaving and going to a completely different site, everything is in here. Whether you're a new consultant or if you haven't done a party in a while and you basically need a refresher, go back to here. If you click on the new consultant tab, it walks you through it. Every single thing, booking your first parties. This was pretty neat when you click on this. It's a video. I don't really want to hear the video, but if you start inviting your guests, it basically gives you step by step. So it's kind of like the 7 steps, but from home office. And pretty basic, but it gives you, some easy words. If you want to take some of these words and say, this really doesn't sound like me, and you can't come up with them on your own, copy these to Chat GPT and just say, shorten or make this sound like me, and then paste the words. And it will refresh the words, will help you make it sound more like you.
My new best friend.
Yep, new best friend. Because, I got to say, a couple years ago, there was a couple people that were doing training on it, and it was like they were telling us, just go say, hey girls, this. And I was like, I don't say, hey girl, it's not me. It was just so awkward. So it's nice to be able to make things your own. Um, Alrighty, so let's go back a minute. From the new consultant, that's all in there. Then you've got how to book parties, how to host coach, selling, recruiting, following up, why it matters, the 2x2x2. Who remembers what the 2x2x2 customer care plan is? I can't see you guys.
2 parties, 2 asks, 2, I don't know.
No. Nope.
2 days,
So,
2 weeks, 2 months.
yep, 2 weeks.
Follow
What?
up.
2 weeks to wait.
Oh,
Two
Yeah,
days, 2 weeks, 2 months.
2
2
days,
days.
2 months.
Yeah, you want to
Well,
like send your thank you, then 2 weeks later, follow up with them again, and then 2 months later, follow up again. The first time, you're basically just saying a thank you, and then 2 weeks later, you're checking in to make sure their products arrive and, in good condition. A lot of people don't realize it and they leave their products in their boxes. And
mhm.
2 years down the road, they're like, yeah, well, this is broken. I'm like, well, you should have opened it up and checked it. So I always make it a point when I do my customer care, I send the thank you. Then 2 weeks later, they get another text from me because that's how I do text. But you can do custom, you can do emails, you can do Facebook messages, whatever works for you. I'll talk about that later. But it's basically a system in there, and you can read more about that in here. Um, there's also using the Kids Club, prospecting for new leads, getting referrals, digital toolkit, product training. I will tell you, so the product training in here only talks about the new consultant kit, the new consultant success rewards, and the small appliance products. From what I was told, the rest of the products in the catalog, the new products, all of the new product stuff will be available this Thursday. So hopefully, I don't know because like Cassie was saying, this is completely different. Um, it's supposed to, if you want to look up the meal kit, you just go into Consultants Corner and type in where you would search for anything and where you would search for a product. You can type that in, it will bring up the product, and in the product description, it will say consultants, and you can click on that and that will take you to the training for it. But I don't know about the new, like the products that we currently have. I don't really know. And I apologize, but it's been a little bit confusing to find out where the rest of that training is. You can also go to Marketing Kitchen. There are some videos and some images in there of the new products. There's a teaser video, not teaser, but oh, the video that I shared in that Lauren shared. There's that video in there which shows the new products. Um, I don't think the holiday products and like the anniversary products, a lot of them aren't in there yet, but they should be coming. So just keep us, I mean, I'll keep you posted on that. There's also at the bottom of this page, there's also some things that are supposed to be here to help you. You can take a training on handling a no with confidence and care, booking parties from parties, which, oh my gosh, so I just want to see what this says because this is one of the best things that you'll need to know. So, yeah, I'm not going to go into detail on that one, but I highly suggest that you take that training and go in and just play around with it so you can figure out where everything is. Alrighty, so let's get back on here. I'm going to go to this one because Lauren is up. And why is my stuff not showing up? My, let's see if this works. Yeah, it's like showing up on, I have no clue. Yeah, it is the kids
Hmm.
club. Sorry, Lauren.
No, that's okay.
I had it on there and now that part's covered up. It shows it on my end, like in the preview, it shows everything,
Yeah. Hmm.
but then when I hit presentation, it doesn't do that. So we'll just let you go ahead and talk about this.
Okay. Let me see if I can. The only thing I don't have is the prices because I thought I could just look at the um
I can tell you.
okay, well you can tell.
You let me know when
Okay.
you're ready and I'll tell you.
Okay, that's fine. So, Kids Club launched on June 1st of this year with the Dough Much Fun Box. Um, it was not a subscription, it was just a one-time purchase where um, kids would get a box with with recipe cards and a cooking tool and a cute pin and some tips. And then Pampered Chef also did some free Kids Club classes over the summer. So really just geared towards getting kids in the kitchen, getting them excited about it. It really helps them build their confidence, helps them try new foods. It's an activity for them to do. It's something for parents to do with the kids, grandparents, aunts, uncles. So this is like a new thing that Pampered Chef tried out starting June 1st. And starting September 1st, we're going to be expanding our kids club. So starting September 1st, we are going to have an option of a 6-month and a 12-month bundle. So it's not a subscription in that you don't pay monthly, you pay one lump fee. So you either buy a six months worth of boxes or you buy 12 months worth. Like 12 months worth of boxes. Talking's hard, y'all. Um, so when you buy the whatever bundle you purchase, you will get the Kids Club box that is featured for that month. And then they will get a new Kids Club box every other month from then on. So if you purchase the 6-month subscription, or not subscription, nope, bad, that's not right. If you buy the 6-month bundle in September, then they're going to get the Taco Bout Tasty box in September. And then in November, they're going to get the extra yummy box. And then in January, they're going to get whatever January's new box is. If they purchase their box, their bundle in October, it's going to be the same thing, but they're going to get their box in October and then December and then February, if that makes sense.
It's
So,
Lauren, it's called a series.
right. It's a series. So depending on what month you purchase your bundle, that's what box you're going to get. So every other month they switch up the box and you'll get that box and then it'll skip to every other month. So they've only planned it out for a year, and after a year, next September, they're going to decide they're going to continue with it and create new boxes or what. But for now, they've got 6 boxes worth. So that would be 12-month bundle. So each of these fun boxes come with 3 recipe cards, 1 cooking tool, 1 full-size pantry item, and a fun collectible pin. If you buy the 12-month bundle, you also get an apron. Is that right, Tara?
I don't.
I think so.
Yes.
They get
Yep.
the apron.
Yep.
There's a new collectible pin that comes with each box. And starting September 1st, we're also going to have a Kids Club oven mitt and chef hat set for sale, so that you can buy those as a fun little add-on.
I have those because I won them at conference.
Yeah. You did win.
I was a winner. I won them.
Oh
They
yeah,
were
that's
delivered
right. I
last
forgot about
week.
that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that. So, if you have anybody that just wants to try out Kids Club before they commit to the full 6-month or 1 month, we are always going to have the Dough Much Fun Box available as a one-time purchase. However, if they do purchase one of the bundles, they can actually cancel it at any time and they will get reimbursed for the boxes that haven't shipped yet. So if they do purchase like they think that their like nephew is going to be so into this thing and they give them the 12-month box as a Christmas gift, and after like a couple months, the parents are like, he's just not into it, then you can actually cancel it and get some of your money back. You cannot like skip a month or two, and you can't pause it and resume. It's not like Chewy, like, does anybody do Chewy? You know how like every time before your Chewy box comes out, it's like it's gonna get ready to ship. Do you need to skip? Do you need to delay? So that you can't do that, but you can cancel it. So I think this is going to be a really, really big thing around the holidays. I think this is a really good gift idea for grandparents, aunts, uncles, parents. It's geared towards kids. I think it's like, is it 5 to 11?
I think that was the age.
5 to 11, but really any age. Any age can do it, but it's just a kind of a fun. Kids love getting mail, y'all. They love getting mail. My kids love getting it, like, you know what I mean? And like, it's something for them to do, especially during the winter when it's cold outside. They can't go outside and play. They can make some fun recipes, and it teaches them about math and science. And I don't know if they're going to be doing any more Kids Club cooking classes, but then they'll be all ready for that as well. So,
And Lauren, I gotta share, it's not even though it's geared towards kids 5 to 11, I talked to my daughters and they have all they agreed to put the aprons on and do a cooking video with me. So I did
from the Kids Club boxes?
yeah. I'm
Oh,
like, so it doesn't always have to be the little teeny ones. When I showed them what it was, the Dough Much Fun, it's the oh gosh, the beignets or what's the other thing?
Pocket pizza.
yeah, like the hand pie and pocket maker.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I
That
showed
thing is
them
fun.
the
I like that
beignets or
thing.
the not empanadas, but churros. I showed it to them and they were like, "Well, that looks delicious." So I kind of want to take it to the next level and at least show that, yeah, it's geared towards kids, but adults can have fun with this too.
Yeah.
I did have to agree to bribe them with margaritas before we do
I was
it.
going to say, I know that
But you
I
gotta
have
go
Hey, whatever works.
I have an input. I saw that someone, a consultant, did a cooking class for kids going to college.
Oh, that's a
And
great idea.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And Lauren, I did find the pricing on it. So the individual box for the Dough Much Fun is 35. If you
Hmm.
buy the 3 box series, it's a total of $90. So you're saving $5 a box. And the
Mhm.
6 box series is $168. So it brings it down to $28 a box. So basically you're saving $7 a box by getting the 6 box series.
So I think that's pretty reasonable. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
as far
do.
as like a gift goes
No
for a
problem.
kid, $35 is
Yeah,
not
and I think
bad
like
at
a
all.
good marketing strategy for this, if we go towards gifts as far as like Christmas and holidays, is like I know for me, I have my kids have way too many toys.
Hmm.
I'm looking for experiences. I look for like zoo passes, aquarium passes, somewhere, something that we can do as a family that's
Mhm.
more involved than you get another Spider-Man action figure, you know? So I think that I mean, I think that's where I'm gonna kind of try to target, just because of my own personal experiences that this is
That's a
way
good
better
idea.
than just another junky toy.
That is a great idea. That's something I didn't think of, but that's like last year when my father was texting everyone like, "What do your kids want for Christmas?" Like my sister was like, "Please don't give them any more crap. Can you just like come take them to the movies or take them like?" She's like experiences, and I think that's a really good point because this is like they say it's an experience in a box, right?
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That's
Does
how we
anybody have any other questions about how the kids club is going to work? Okay.
No.
Alrighty. I am going to go on to, and this is, please do not take offense to this but I figured everybody remember this book, these books that were out there, Pampered Chef for Dummies. Um, so I wanted to bring this up because I had um, a couple people talked to me about who hadn't done a party in a while and was doing a party. And when I'm like looking in the party, I realized they didn't know how they were like they didn't have any rhyme or reason to what they were posting. A lot of people they don't get that if they haven't been doing it for a while. If you've been around for a while and you post, you only run one party every couple of years or every year or so, you're not really going to get the gist of how a party runs and how it will run successfully. So even if you can run a successful party, um, being a successful party is different to everybody. Some people might think, I had $500 in sales. Yay, that's a successful party. But it's not really a successful party unless you get some bookings from it to continue your business for the next month or for the next week. So remember, that is a big, big thing. So I wanted to point out a couple of things. Um, Basically, just the number one tip that I have for you is no matter what type of parties you're doing, always start your parties on the same day. Whether you've got Facebook parties or you've got in-person or texting parties. I'll talk more about texting parties real quick in a minute. But fundraisers, in-person parties are a little bit different, but you could still run a Facebook group or a table group with them. And like it's just easier for yourself um, to keep things straight in your head. If your party always starts on Friday, every Friday you're going to be posting your welcome posts. You're going to be posting information about how the party works. You know what you're going to be host coaching on because you know what days of the week you're going to be starting. Um, I see so many people and they're like, yeah, I'm setting up my party and I'm going to start it tomorrow. And I'm like, you don't have enough time to set things up for tomorrow. You need to give yourself time so that you can host coach enough, and I mean, host coach well, so that you can get your host to invite enough people ahead of time. That is kind of one of the lags that happens in there. So even today is Tuesday. This Friday, I run my parties now starting on Fridays. Um, It would be a little tight, but I could probably do it if I had the party set up by tonight. If I waited until tomorrow, it might be a little bit tight, so I'd probably push it to the next Friday. And oh shoot, there was something else I was going to say. I think it's getting late. Um, and I was going to say that about there. Okay, maybe it'll jump back to me. Okay, so the same is also for your booking words. If you're going to be booking or your host coaching, for most of your parties, you can still use the same host coaching for a Facebook party or a table party. You might just need to tweak a word or two, but at least you have the same kind of calendar set up so that you know what day of the week you're going to do things on. Um, let's see. And the same thing with the content. If you're creating and going through all of this work to create a template for your Facebook parties, use some of those one or two a day and put it in the chit chat for your table parties. So at least you're kind of consistent across the board. We all run our parties differently. We all host coach differently. We all do a lot of that differently. But it's very important to know that when you are posting, if you're doing on Facebook, you are posting with a purpose. So you're posting and you've got things planned out ahead of time. If you're just posting a post here or there willy-nilly, guess what? You're missing an awful lot and you're not helping those algorithms that we need, unfortunately, when you're dealing with Facebook. So there's a lot of things that have to fall into place when we host, when we do everything and follow all of those steps. So that's where I wanted to talk about, I'm just going to tell you guys briefly the 7 steps. Cassie, I'm not sure where you have them posted or Lauren, but for my team, they're on our Facebook team, Facebook posts or our team page under the featured. The link is in there and it says new consultants. There is a link to the 7 steps. It gives you every single step that you need, how to set up a party, what wording to put in the party, what wording to do, the welcome post, the all of that kind of stuff, so you don't have to recreate the wheel. That's already given to us. You can change it up if you need to, but if you are just really need to get something in there, make sure you're doing that. Because you want to make sure that when you've set it up, you're not forgetting to put the shopping link in there, or you're not forgetting to put the close date in there. You want to make sure that you have all of your boxes checked. Okay. Yeah, and the 7 steps are also in our team boards, which I have that link in the Facebook group as well. If anybody needs it, please let me know. In the 7 steps, the other last kind of generic thing that I want is making sure that you have a system in place for asking for bookings, because you're going to wear your family and friends out if you constantly keep asking them. So you have to get bookings from your parties. That's the best way that you can do it to keep your business going. You're going to be getting strangers. I love strangers. They're the best. I don't ever say stranger danger in my house. Strangers are your where your business keeps going. So if you can meet and connect with those guests in the party and making sure that you're doing like the bonus prize or you're reaching out to every guest in the party for bookings, your business will thank you. Does anybody have any questions? Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Because I can't see everybody. I've got
Oh,
my things on there. So
If,
I guess nobody has any questions.
about this?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So
So
all right.
I kind of have something.
Okay.
It's
Good.
just so it's been a few weeks since I've had like a full Facebook party.
Okay.
Um, and I have 2 coming up. Uh, so I might try to like run through some stuff through you if that's okay. Maybe we can schedule like a one-on-one
Sure.
and help me make sure I'm doing those things because I feel like the first ones was that was me. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna
I
post these
wasn't
things.
talking about you, but it happens to everybody. It does. I mean, new consultants, most people don't know what they're doing when they're first getting in here, and there's an awful lot to
Hmm.
to keep in place, for you to figure out. But if you're consistent with the parties, things will become second nature and you will do it. You won't have to constantly refer and look back at stuff. You'll know how to set up a party. You'll do, everything real quick and you're not going to forget things. So, yeah, I will reach out. I'll be around tomorrow and whatever, Thursday and Friday. So, just send me a text and we'll schedule something.
Okay. All right.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Sure. Alrighty. And Cassie, we are going to wrap up with you.
Okay, I have about 3 minutes, so I'll be quick.
Okay,
Talking
I'm
about
just
back
going to
to
stop
school.
sharing because that's not even working anyway. So,
Okay. Back to school. What I think about when I think about back to school are the students, the teachers, the parents. So the first thing I'll say is I wrote down a list of a handful of things that I thought of for back to school. And I'll just read these off to you now. Like the cold brew and the tea steeper for the teachers, they can have that at school, or for the moms. The bento box for lunches, the snack bar maker for healthy snacks, quick slice or the cup slicer for slicing the mom slicing fruits and vegetables, apple wedger. And another thing is kind of piggybacking off of summertime is the cool and serve pieces. So you can, the mom could prep the things and keep them already in the refrigerator and just grab from that for lunches. So think of things that you can post, quick, not necessarily high dollar items, but things that are useful for the mom for making lunches, or the teacher for having, she can't run out to Starbucks in the middle of school. So, or she might want a tea. So the tea steeper is something that she could have there. So thinking of items like that. Or also, I have older students back to college because that's back to school also. What kind of things can you talk about for that? The mix and chop, the can opener, they'll need a skillet, just basic, or microwave cooking because that's huge. So like um,
Micro cookers.
thank you. The micro cookers, just basic, simple things like that. And also on the big end, I'll tell you, they love an air fryer. Air fryers, air fryers, air fryers. So back to school things. And yes, they're still gathering things. Mine just moved in and is reevaluating what things she could use. And then on another note with back to school is helping because a lot of people work a regular job, they're taking kids to school, and then when they come home, the last thing they want to do, think of what to make for dinner and make dinner. So they want quick, easy meals and they don't want to think of recipes. So we can post with a purpose and post things like the air fryer, find recipes that go along with it that are simple recipes and maybe a couple of tools that you might use with that and post them like that, or present in your in-home parties if that's what you're doing. Or the pressure cooker, which is also a slow cooker. So you could post slow cooker. A lot of people don't know that the pressure cooker is also a slow cooker, and let them know that's kind of a two-in-one, and post some recipes and some quick and easy, meal ideas. And then the last thing that I have for that, or like let people know that we have meal kits, like who has tried the butter chicken, because it is amazing. And the Indian
Yeah.
style rice, that's a $13 for a whole meal for those pieces. Or we've got the Tuscan chicken or the chili, or there's so many good ones, but I'm partial to the butter chicken that, why not grab one of those, put it in your cart and have that as when you don't feel like making anything, you can always grab out some chicken and make that. And it's 20-minute meal and it's so easy and it's delicious. So think of those kind of things in your parties. And also, back to the fundraisers, back to school, teacher fundraisers. That's all I got. And
Okay.
it's 9:01. Sorry.
I still think we did pretty good. We had a lot with the videos and stuff like that with the new products. There was a lot to go over. So, um, Thank you guys. And if
I
nobody,
I
you
have
have
a
a question.
I will tell you, I have not read The Stir since Friday, and hopefully it didn't address this. But, well, have any of you tried Table with the new
It's
thing that
it's
they've
not,
put in?
yeah, it's not in place yet.
Okay, good.
Yeah. There's like I think one or two things that went into place, but most of it will be implemented at the end of the month. And
All
they're
right.
going to give us a week or so ahead of time. Um, but I think the replay for table, I don't remember, it's table 4.0.
Okay.
But if you, I'll see if I can find the replay and share it on the team
Okay.
page because it was pretty interesting. It was, I put the headphones in and I went out for my walk and I was like, because just sitting in front of the computer screen for an hour was really like, my ADHD goes crazy and I don't want to sit still. So it was a great time for me to be able to do that and just listen to it while I was out. So,
All right.
okay.
Thanks.
Awesome. Well, I thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Lauren and Cassie. And
Thanks, Tara. Thanks, Cassie.
you're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
So have a great night, and I'll be posting and sharing the replay as soon as it finishes uploading.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Okay, stop sharing.